welcome back to Shadow of the Erdtree.
More pain.
A
lot of more pain. Oh, I'm single-handing this, not dual-handing, which is the problem.
And
I'm not double-handing it.
And those things weren't furnace golems. They were forge golems.
Forge golems? Yeah, that's probably what they should be, yeah.
Yeah, because the furnace ones were the giants.
Were the big giants with the big fire.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You do wonder if those were made with the same process as the forge golems.
Like, so it seems that we're not going there anymore.
Well, we're done with that one, it looks like. Whether or not we find another one, I don't know.
Yeah, like, you didn't fight a boss in there.
Well, there's not any. That's the weird thing about these. There isn't a boss in any of those.
Oh.
That's what we found out.
So maybe...
Usually the last thing you get is one of the Smith script weapons.
I
think you even looked it up at that point, like during the first one we went into, which might have been this one, whether or not there was a boss to fight, because it was weird.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was missing something.
Yeah. We even went to the map screen as if you were reminding me where it was, so we could look up if, probably
to get the name, yeah.
Yeah, looking up if there was a boss. And what are these things?
Misbegotten? They were in the base game. Why they're also here, I don't know, unless they were brought along with Mesmer when he came in to invade.
Potentially. Because this is technically before the main game, right?
Hey, what? Before? No, this is concurrent.
Oh.
However, this started before the main game started. Like, timeline is a little wonky on exactly when this occurs, like the start of this.
Okay.
Like, we know this is the place where Marika actually comes from, and her whole ascension to godhood starts here. But what goes on and for how long between her leaving this area and sealing it off and then sending Mesmer in to do his bullshit is unclear. Like, clearly it must have happened at some point. Like, was there a span of time where this was open for multiple people to, like, go in and go out that were not of the area, right? Like, they were the ones that America sent in?
Okay.
Could they come in and out, or were they just in and was the only way to do it, right? Like a one-way door or something. Because we know that at least one of the bosses knows Radon personally, right? So Radon must have been around unless she could send in people after the initial invasion.
Yeah.
So, was Radagon still around at that point? It must have been, because Radon was around.
So, is the Radon we fight as the final boss of this? Is he technically the Radon before Star Scourge?
We went through this already. When we fought him. That is original Radon. Right? Like that. Oh, hey, it's the dragon fight. That is Radon after we've killed him. Right?
Oh.
That the body he's using is Moog's body. But his soul has been forced inside Moog's body, and the body has been recontorted to be more like Radon is. Or was. I'm not sure, I should say, I'm not sure if Radon is even in control of himself at that point.
Oh.
Like, I don't know if Mikola is fully got him under his control, because Radon says nothing. He just does the things. He says no words during our fight whatsoever. So I'm just assuming he's under Mikola's whole influence at that point. Because Mikola's got that charm to him that just he doesn't seem to be able to turn off or doesn't care to turn off. One of the two.
He didn't say anything during our initial fight with him in the main game.
No, but we know why that was. We know that he's been kind of rotted from all of the scarlet rot going on through his body. He went mad at that point.
Ah.
I would assume that when your soul is brought back and put into a new body, that madness is gone. Also, we got a lot of grunting during that too when he was fighting us. If nothing else, there was that.
Okay.
I don't think we got any of that during the Mikola fight. I'm hiding. I'm not here.
That is a cool zombie dragon.
Keep fighting the others, dragon. I'm not here. Ignore me. See, they're fighting each other. Friendly fire.
Yeah.
They're not technically on the same team.
Well, this is one of the rare cases when
there's a scenario that's set up like this.
Even though
I do think it would be... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Even though they do next to no damage to it.
Uh-huh. It's still something.
Yeah.
I would really like it if FromSoft brought back the whole, if you take off a dragon's tail, you get a weapon. I understand in a game like fucking Elden Ring where there's so many goddamn dragons, that'd be very hard to do because you'd need a lot of unique weapons just for that. But I would still love to see that come back for maybe some specific bosses. Or even if it's not the tail, a different part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
That'd still be a neat thing to do.
Or maybe make it a legendary dragon as opposed to a lesser dragon.
Yeah, just like a wyvern.
Mm-hmm. Or Bale, for example, since he was one of the greatest dragons, having a weapon forged from his body is a little bit more of a trophy than, let's just say, the mountain dragon, which is oh yeah, the mountain dragon, that's nothing. It killed 10 people, but Bale, oh my god, don't talk to me about Bale.
Mm-hmm.
And it's oh, you killed the mountain dragon. Oh, good for you, I guess. That thing was eating our sheep. We don't really care about that. Did you see the new Spyro trailer?
No, because I don't really care about Spyro that much, so
but
I didn't even know there was a new one. Yeah,
there is a new Spyro game coming, I think, next year.
Interesting. It's not... we finished all the remakes, right? There's no more remakes to do. Or am I wrong?
All the remakes... No, because I do know there was 2 classic Spyro games, and then I know it...
no! I was so close!
Yeah. And then it entered some reboot trilogy where it got like dark and gritty about like Spyro being like him being a purple dragon, and a purple dragon born once every like 1,000 years is a dragon of like superior power, and they had like people hunting or other dragons hunting down Spyro so he can like prevent his destiny from being fulfilled or whatnot. But this new Spyro game seems to be more in line, as of now, seems to be more in line with the classic trilogy.
So is it a continuation then, or is it something all on its own?
There was just a like 17-second trailer, so not enough is known at this point. But it seems that flying will be more of a mechanic in the game than just gliding, as it was in the original trilogy.
So dragon, it would make sense, but I mean that means you got to rethink how you do all your levels and shit too.
Yeah.
Like I know Banjo-Kazooie had flying, but like they had to limit you to be like, here's a resource, and you can only fly so long as you have this resource.
And you must
otherwise you keep like getting lower and lower to the ground.
And you must start on this flight pad.
Yes, you also have specific flight pads, though I think by 2 it really doesn't matter because you can get to most of the level regardless.
Yeah, I played 1.5, which was on the Game Boy Advance.
Never played that one.
It was a isometric one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the thing is Grunty goes back in time to prevent her defeat in the first game by, I think, like, trying to stop Banjo before the events of the first game. So
that's dumb. If you were smart, you'd go back and prevent Banjo and Kazooie from ever meeting. That'd be the way to do it. You can take the bear and you can take the bird, but you can't take the bear and the bird at the same time. Keep them from meeting or turn them into enemies from each other. That'd be a great way to do it.
I did recently see a video about how, with glitches, nuts and bolts could be beaten with, like, how many was it? Like, only 4 vehicles throughout the entire game.
I never understood why nuts and bolts is what it is.
Yeah, it just seems really, really dumb.
It seems really bad.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
Banjo's fat and, like, out of shape or whatever. That's why he uses vehicles now?
yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, we have this platformer franchise. Let's turn it into something completely different.
Like, it's one thing if you make it a spin-off game, like we go from, Mario's platforming into Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole other thing when you're like, no, this is a continuation now, though. Like, you gotta be really good if you're gonna change the genre in the middle of something like that. Like, I know, what was the game that we had here? 1 second. I can find out real quick. It was... Because I have the sequel
Did we
on my
play it?
wish list. Yes, we played the first one. Sequel's on my wish list.
Was it that dice game?
Yes, it was the dice game.
I'm blanking on the title.
So am I. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm scrolling, but I think I scrolled past it. Oh, Lost in Random. That was it.
Okay.
We played the original, which was like a platformer kind of setup with some combat mixed in, right? But then we see the next one, and it's more like, oh, hey, look, I died at only half health. Done. But then the sequel's more like a Diablo-esque kind of game, where it's like a top-down twin stick almost. Like an isometric twin stick.
Really?
Yeah, it's more like a Diablo-style game. Which is interesting. Like, I see where that evolution is. It's not like going from a platformer to a kart racer. It seems like there's still a lot of the same kind of like DNA, for lack of a better term, to it, but it's less of the platforming, it seems. More of the combat.
Huh.
Like, I am excited to get that when it goes on sale for a deep enough discount that I can pick it up. Like, that I feel safe enough picking it up. Like,
safe enough? Like, you think it might not be as good because of the genre shift?
No. I say safe like it's not going to go, like, on a deeper discount a week later.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, I've definitely seen that happen where it's one of those things of, like, oh, I'm going to pick this up, and I find out within, like, a month, oh, I haven't played it yet, but it's on a deeper discount now.
Well, the summer sale just ended.
I don't think it's over yet.
Oh.
Let me double check, because the discounts are still here. Yeah, it's on until the 9th.
Oh.
It's until the end of this week.
So, and it's not like deep enough discount now?
I'm double checking what the actual discount on it is. Give me a second to try and find it. Here we go. Right now it's 50% off, so it's about $11.25. I would be shocked if it doesn't go deeper by the winter.
Okay.
And obviously we've already got other stuff lined up that'll take a minute. So why now, when by the time we're done with the other thing that we're currently on, that'll be, who knows, 75% off at that point. Because I'm sure that you and I both want to go back into this for the channel. I'm not playing it on my own.
Right.
So why pick it up now when it's just going to be cheaper later? Oh, by the way, I've been playing Racoin recently.
I've noticed.
Do you like coin pusher games?
I've heard of it.
I'm asking you, do you like coin pusher games like that you've seen in arcades?
I'm trying to remember if I played a coin pusher game. I mean, like, not a physical one, like a digital. And I think I may have played a digital version of one, and I think I may have enjoyed it.
So you've never played a physical one. Interesting.
No.
Yeah, you might like this one because, oh man, coin towers start spawning in, and coin trees, and all sorts of other random-ass crazy shit.
Is it a roguelike?
Yes.
Oh, that's a big lightning.
You have specialty coins, including, like, bomb coins that just explode all of them around you as soon as they go off. Napalm that trigger even more explosions when exposed to another explosion. Fucking like ice coins that freeze the other coins and cause them to start sliding around on top of the other coins beneath them. You know, like, what is it? There's fucking like animal coins and shit. There's plant coins that once you so let's say you got like a tree, like a seed coin, right? You get some water coin to touch the seed coin, and all of a sudden you have a coin tree that sprouts out.
that is reminding me of a pachinko roguelike that I have, where you or I don't want to say it's pachinko, but I'm not too sure how similar Plinko from The Price is Right, if you know that game at
I know
all.
that. Yeah, I know how it works.
Yeah, like, I'm not too sure how much that shares DNA with Pachinko.
Not a lot, at least not this version of it. I've seen some of the coin pushers that have a similar setup with that.
No, 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 I
Um,
mean Plinko.
what?
Plinko from The Price is Right. Where you
Yeah, what
drop.
about it?
Yeah, but I'm not too sure how that shares DNA with Pachinko, not
Oh,
coin
oh,
pushers.
gotcha.
Yeah, because I forget the name of the game right now, and I can't really look at it because I'm the one hosting this video right now, so I can't just jump into another window and look around because that'll mess things up. But yeah, but there is certain spots you could fill since it's as you drop your disc and as it bounces to the bottom, you can fill spots that adds effects to the disc as it drops, and one of them was a water square and a plant square, and or triangle in this case. But and if your thing is a water, when it hits a plant, it will grow the plant, making the plant worth more. So whenever it passes through, it earns like 20% more.
Hmm.
I think it may be called Ball Alienaire.
God, that's bad. That's a really bad name. Why are people so bad at naming fucking games or anything, really? I might still pick up more from Steam. I haven't decided yet. I am eyeballing Nitro Express. Or, if we ever want to get back into Yakuza, we could jump into 7.
Yeah, but I feel like there would be so much story I would be missing out on.
I mean, that was the soft reboot, though, where
Oh,
we're following the new
yeah,
character, Kiryu.
but like, does Kiryu have any backstory in it or not?
I know he's around, but you never play as him, so I don't know what he's really doing.
Oh, Billionaire, it's called.
That's still bad.
Mm.
Get a better name.
Woo.
Oh yeah, this is where we look. Hey, look. Remember when I was talking about this? You can see all of like the grass and shit
Oh,
right now. It's all fanned out in like a circle away from us, and how it's moving right at the bottom of the screen.
yeah.
You couldn't see it at the time when we were doing this originally, but do you see it now?
Yes.
So we're gonna be here a minute trying to like get you to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's interesting because you get to see the way the game tries to, like, trick you and how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're not, when you're at a distance doing, like, low-res stuff. Rather than down there at the on the floor of it.
I may have mentioned this during the initial recording, but it looks like a crop circle.
It kind of is, because the center of the circle is following us. Like, it's underneath us.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as we get down, like, to the actual ground floor of it, it fades into the more detailed version.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Just this is one of those level of detail changes where, we have a simpler model that as you get closer is replaced by a more detailed model.
So when do the models get swapped out, and is there an in-between?
I believe that there is probably like 3, and it probably depends on what they are. And it's just a matter of how close you are to it. Like, again, it'll depend on what the thing is. Like, if it's a big old building that you see in a distance, that there's probably multiple different, like, levels of detailed models for them. Like, could be 3, could just be 2. But I think usually when it's a big old thing like that, it's probably like 3, maybe 4, depending on, like, your angles and shit that you can see it from. Especially in a Souls game. If it was like another type of game, it's probably only 2. It's probably like the low one that you see at a very far distance, and then the far one. Or the close one that you see that you might actually be walking on or walking next to.
And that's why these games are like more than 100 gigabytes.
To be fair, that's way lower than, say, a Call of Duty at like near 600.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a reason why people don't like the idea of a discless Xbox or a discless PlayStation and going digital only. Oh, by the way, did you hear about that recently?
Yes, I did.
No more discs after 2028?
Yeah, I think we were discussing it last session after.
Okay, yeah. So this will be a precursor if anyone is still watching, after this and at the point where we discuss it then. But yeah, fun. You want us to switch over to all digital in the middle of a fucking memory crisis where nobody can get enough memory? When you're already not giving us anywhere near enough fucking space to begin with?
We may have mentioned it off stream, like after recording.
It's possible. Like, it's an infuriating concept. 1, because of the timing, and 2, just because of the way they make consoles and their memory space in the first place. Like, that announcement has me eyeballing, like, do I want to pick up, like, a refurbished PS5? That might be worthwhile now.
Yeah, I was trying to...
For the handful of games I actually won on it.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to my dad, but I didn't know enough about it. Like, I don't know enough about the memory crisis at the moment to be able to, like, fully explain why it's bad that...
The very simple answer is that OpenAI, the company, has decided to sign a bunch of contracts that say, hey, we're going to eat up 40% of all of the memory. Like, you sell it to us and no one else. With 2 out of the 3 main memory makers in the world. Like, there's only 3 companies that make it.
Agitation noises, grumble.
Yeah. So, one of which has said, because of this, we're no longer selling to consumers at all. We are purely selling to AI companies and other businesses. And as a result, we're seeing things like Xbox not putting out their prior game consoles that were out of stock, and instead say, or not that, sorry, we're seeing Steam machines at ridiculously higher prices than they're worth. Which, can't blame Valve for this one. I'd be more than happy to if I could, but I can't. They didn't cause the crisis, and they just happened to launch at the worst possible time for this.
Yeah.
So, we're seeing like $1,400 Steam machines for a 2 terabyte hard drive being in there. Or 2 terabytes of memory, anyway. Versus, the Xbox bringing some of their consoles back and being like, well, we can't make the 2 terabyte anymore because it's going to cost way too fucking much. So, you might get a single terabyte or like a 512 gigabyte. Good luck fitting anything on that 512 if you've got Call of Duty. Because that's going to take up all of it almost.
So, for game discs and stuff like that, like, how much does a disc hold these days?
To be fair, I've not had a disc in a while. I don't know. But I can apparently hold enough that has Call of Duty all on it. Although there are some games that are more like a key, essentially, where you still download it to the console, but the disc is saying that you've purchased the thing, basically. Some of them do that now.
I think that's how Tony Hawk 5 was.
Might have been. Some of them do that, so maybe that's more common for the bigger ones. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I heard like Tony Hawk 5 was so broken that they had to push it out at a time, and I know like there was a massive day one patch to it that was like nearly half the size of the game file. So basically, anybody that buys the game secondhand in like 10 years will have a very, very, very incomplete game.
Well, then that's the thing, right? Like, we also just saw what happens when a company has full control over a digital library, right? Like, again, people love Steam. Steam has yet to do anything that would cause us to question this right now.
Right.
The minute it happens, or the minute someone else takes over as CEO, it's going to get bad, probably. Because we just saw PlayStation remove, like, over, 120-something movies that people had purchased digitally on their system? Because their license ran out with it? So what happens when the license for a game runs out?
But that's
not PlayStation owned.
Yeah, but that's one good thing about Steam. I have a few games who I believe their license ran out, and I still can access them.
Yes. However, right, in PlayStation's case, they're deleting it off the console. And I'm saying that Gabe, the current CEO, is more behind consumers than most anybody else I've seen in this environment, in like the gaming environment. He's more than like what was one of his quotes? Like, if your store is failing, that's a service problem or something like that, right? Like that's not a quantity problem, that's a service problem or something like that. I have to actually go back and look up the quote. It's a pretty good one. But like Gabe's whole thing, from what I've seen, and as a user, has been to make sure the experience is good for users. There's a reason why they invested in bringing in a pretty decent, like, return option, right? Like, it's something that's good for consumers. Unlike, say, I don't know, current CEO of, what is it, the Epic Store, who is saying that, we shouldn't put tags out there saying that there's AI in games. Little does anyone who's not paying attention know, this man is very in on the AI bandwagon and doesn't like the fact that, people are not fans of it and doesn't want people to know it's out there.
It sucks to be a
Like,
gamer.
we should just not give the information that there's AI in this game to consumers.
It really sucks to be a gamer.
It really sucks to use the fucking Epic Store because, as far as I'm aware, it took them God knows how long to even have a fucking shopping cart in that store. And they're the ones talking down to Steam like Steam doesn't know how the fuck to run their business. Like, I'll still shit on Steam for taking a bigger cut than they should out of games, right? That's one thing I will say.
30%.
They still want to take like 30% out of like, the sale price,
30%
which I think is way too much for just being a storefront, especially a digital one with almost no overhead.
Yeah.
Like, that's too much.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to complain about anything, I'll complain about that. Outside of that, most of what Steam does, I'm all about.
Yeah.
They do a lot of good shit. The minute that changes, I will be more than happy to start laying into them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, I would say 20% might be better.
I would agree. Honestly, I think 15 is most fair, but 20 would be better for sure.
Yeah.
Unlike, I don't know, the Apple Store that's saying, you should give us 30% on all the microtransactions that happen in the game, too.
I'm not too sure how much, if any, Steam would charge for microtransactions.
So, I don't know personally. I've not had a game that's had or been willing to have a game on Steam that's had microtransactions or at least partake in it. So I'm not sure if microtransactions that aren't considered DLC, right, are like that. Because I know that there's like DLC and shit that technically might be considered microtransactions, but it's not bought in the game itself. So, question mark?
Yeah.
I assume if it's DLC, the 30% still applies, but I might be wrong on that. If it's bought inside the game itself, shrug. No clue.
So I guess on the next episode of Shadow of the Erdtree, more fighting the Ghost Flame Dragon?
Seems like it. He's still raging over there.